You're tuned into the Flare Up Podcast.
It's the Flare Up Podcast. Grab your drink, sit down, and watch. You're gonna have a blast. The Flare Up Podcast in the high desert with your hosts Frankie, Joseph, Brian.
Well, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the Flare Up Podcast. You're here with your hosts, Frankie, Joseph, and Brian. And, of course, we got a special guest.
Angel.
Angel. If you guys don't know who Angel is, if you've seen our previous episodes, he was on one of our
two of them, no?
Yeah, two. No, this is the second one, right?
Oh,
This is the second one,
The
yeah.
second one? Oh, for sure.
He's a great cat. He had good stories. Check out that old episode if you want. Like Angel, he went a little.
Yeah,
deep.
check out his Insta too.
Yeah, his Insta too, and, and also his OnlyFans too.
Only feet.
But yeah, so today's episode 38, guys. Today's
And it's
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving Day.
Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. And let's see what else. So, before we start anything, let's get the shot in. Right now, we're taking a shot of El Gran Malo. As you
Please
know,
sponsor us.
please sponsor Gran Malo. We love you guys, man. You guys are the best.
Cheers.
Salud, chaluche. Uno, dos, tres.
Don't do that.
This is good. Oh, I didn't do that fool. You're bad at making me do that shit, dog. Because I was good until you got.
It's actually bomb.
It's real good.
It is.
They don't even need like no
chaser.
Like that. Yeah, no chaser, none of that stuff. So let's talk about Angel. So Angel. So I know right now before we started the podcast we're talking about how you live for New Mexico. I was asking you like you know I was saying that there's a lot of drugs out there. Like it's like a lot of what type of drug? What's the most predominant drug that
Meth,
people use
fool.
out there?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn, fentanyl got strong out there, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's bad, but so like the conversation we were having before Frankie got off his ass and pressed play on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like you were asking me, is it bad out there?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's crime and you know the way they do the research and the data they do per capita.
Mhm.
Like so, out of 100,000 people, like per capita, what's the crime rate? Or like you know the way however the fuck they do their research, but so it's pretty up there because it's a smaller city.
Mm-hmm.
But Los Angeles is by far way worse.
It has more people and but
So-
sometimes-
So that's why. So in all of Albuquerque, there's about 700,000 people.
just
In metropolitan Albuquerque, in the whole state, there's about a little bit more over 2 million people.
oh damn,
There's
Okay.
fucking about 2 million people in South Central, you know. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
so that's why when it's a smaller city and crime rate, I mean, it is pretty high, but it's not like Los Angeles where it's organized crime because you have the gangs in
Mhm.
LA, you have people like just all the organizations
Mhm.
that are committing all the crimes because a means to an end, you know.
Yeah,
Over there is just like
Disorganized crime.
it revolves around the drugs, you know, the drug trade. There's a lot of people just and it's sad, you know, because people get victimized just because they have a drug addiction.
Mhm.
And dude, like where I work now, I work for this organization called State of the Heart Recovery. It's a recovery program which offers housing as well. When I started 4 months ago, dude, we have 56 people in housing units. Right now, we're up to 140.
oh damn.
So, dude, like we're out there trying to get people clean, put them,
Yeah.
rebuild their lives back. But just like in a span of like 2 months, dude, there's been like 30 murders, dude, just in the area where
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
in the area where my organization
is established
operates.
Yeah.
and dude, it all revolves around the drugs. Dude.
But is it like tweaker on tweaker? Or is it like
Or is
dealer
it
on tweaker?
like yo me money, like yo me money, bitch.
It could be that.
Mhm.
It could be people stealing from other people. You know, just shit like that, dude.
Damn, 30 murders in 2 months? It's 15 per. That's a lot.
So
Dude, it's something like that, close to 30. Yeah.
damn, dude. So quick question. So you said that you have an organization that helps out people that to get off drugs. So for that, like to get people to get to you guys, is it like did they have to willingly come to you, like, and did they have to be clean too when they go to you guys, or
No.
can they be like they're still?
No, dude, we want them. Shit, like, dude, there's people that hang out outside the facility and get high.
Yeah.
And then so it's a medicated assisted treatment program.
Okay.
MAT. Medicated assistance means that, like, if you're smoking fentanyl, if you don't smoke that day, you're gonna start going through withdrawals.
Okay.
Like, you're gonna lose muscle control. You're gonna feel sick. So we provide methadone and Suboxone in our program, and it's an opiate as well, like a synthetic opiate, but it helps you function. It helps you not feel the withdrawals. So
Shout out Kid Rock, all my homies at the methadone clinic.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm off road. Shit. Yeah.
yeah, dude. So, you know, and for some people on methadone, it allows them to function, go to work, and all that. For some other people who are not entirely ready yet,
Yeah.
it helps them not feel sick that day. But then, you know, but we don't turn anybody away, dude. Like, the whole point is, you know, like you guys have heard, it's a disease. Addiction is a disease, you know. So we just try to help as best as we can, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, that's interesting, bro. Because I was wondering, because you know how, like, I know the treatments out here in California, they're more like pretty much you got to be clean. Like, you have to be willing to change.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, for example, if I have a brother
Yeah,
who's on drugs, I can't just take him there and say, oh, please take care of him, cure him, you know?
yeah.
It has to be, he has to be willing to change too, right?
Well,
Or how is it for you guys over there?
Well, yeah, I mean, there has to be some degree of willingness.
Mhm.
You know, if people are going and dosing every day, if we see them every day and we're like being empathetic, like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Like creating a connection?
It'll come to a point where eventually they're gonna be tired and they're like, fuck it, you know, let me just get completely clean.
Mhm.
You know, but we don't turn anybody away, dude. Like, the whole thing is, like, there's 40 of us certified peer support workers that work there. We've all been there and done that, you know. Like, shit, I used to slam meth back in the day, you know, and fucking just go crazy in the fucking street, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
Just fucking have a nice little good fucking little what do they call it?
A seek one?
Seek one? Yeah, see,
A
there you
seek
go.
one, dude.
yeah, just
Sick one.
fucking selling dope, just committing armed robberies just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
fuck it, you know.
Uh,
But yeah, oh, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
yeah.
Did we mention
Happy
that?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and but yeah, dude, like, just, I mean, there's different. Every organization has their requirements, their policies, their protocols. But here, over there with us, we don't turn anybody away. And our founder, Paul Chavez,
Uh-huh.
dude, he's created a great model, dude, and he hasn't received any funding from the city, state, or county.
Damn,
He's
so
done
it's
it.
all straight.
He's done it all on his own,
Yeah.
and he has 140 people housed. So he's,
Damn. Okay.
if he takes that model fucking nationwide, dude, imagine just in Albuquerque alone, we have 140 people, unsheltered people, housed, clean. Because if you're in our housing program, you get mandatorily tested at least once a week.
Uh-huh.
And if you test dirty, we don't kick you out. We just send you back to detox, and you come back to housing. And then you do intensive outpatient.
So
and
it's not like you're kicking them away because you fucked up because your drug test is dirty. Because I can imagine it's pretty hard to get fucking clean.
well, yeah, dude, and it's an unreal expectation. You know,
Yeah, because
it's an unreal expectation.
Uh-huh.
Just okay, now you have to stay clean for the rest of your life. No, people are gonna fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
But the thing is, working with them through that fuck up, and it's not how you fuck up, dude. It's how you bounce back from that mistake. You know, because we all make mistakes, dude.
Yeah,
It's
of
not
course.
the setback; it's the comeback.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And that's our whole thing. And everybody that works there, well, all of us that work with the clients, you know, we've all been in prison and we've all done drugs in one form or another, you know. So it's
You know why it happened? It's I hit the shit right here in accident. Right? Fuck off.
Start a fire, fool.
get the vacuum.
So we're all fucking
Hey, Joseph.
Yeah.
Okay, so I dropped the shot.
I just dropped this whole
Hey,
cigar.
Dropped the whole cigar.
I looked at Angel's like, those will say shit, bro. I give him that look.
And I already seen it, fool. I already seen it, fool.
I'm like, hey, we're just like you didn't see shit. I looked at her, Angel's like, no, Angel didn't say nothing.
You guys want a beer?
Yeah,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
down for
What
it.
do you guys want? The hazies that I got, or something else?
Let's do
I'll
it.
take it easy.
Yeah, hazy. Yeah.
Well, do you want? I only got 3. Do you want a Coors or a Banquet?
The little bottles, because that's what we're
Oh
drinking
yeah,
afterwards.
yeah. The course, the course light.
Yeah. That's interesting, bro, because, what is it? Because it's kind of hard, I guess you could say, like, for people that are dealing with addiction. Because, like I said, there's some people that are fucking, Like they don't change probably like until like years later, right?
Well, I mean, it takes time, dude. You know? It
That-
just sometimes, like, just put it this way: like somebody who's been homeless for years, just running around in the street,
Mhm.
their brain gets used to that. So then coming to somewhere where there's somewhat structure,
Mhm.
and you have to abide by some rules, it's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to living on the streets, nobody telling you anything,
Yeah,
doing whatever
you
the
want.
fuck you want. You know,
Doing all this
it
violent shit.
gets hard. It gets hard, dude. But we never turned anybody away, dude. Like shit. I had a client who I kept working with. He finally went to detox, got into housing.
Yeah.
He got out on a Thursday. Friday night, he took back off to the streets.
Mhm.
You know?
Yep. Thank you. That's crazy, bro. That's
Yeah.
interesting too. That's
I
because
mean, so the other day, like, I went to the barbershop down the street over here, and I heard one of the barbers say,
I got it.
and then that shit got me thinking. You know, just how
Yeah, put it on the table.
we're all institutionalized, like
Like
In-
societal says, fool.
in one way or another.
With
Like,
a Pepsi fool.
yeah.
so his comment was, and that shit got me thinking. He's like, "Fuck, man." He goes, "I wish I was back inside. It's so much easier. Just call home once a day."
yeah.
And that shit got me thinking. I'm like, fuck, you know, like, yeah, 'cause you're out here, you're adulting, fucking working, paying bills, all
Yeah,
that
it's-
But
bullshit.
it's because it's easier to be inside and have no responsibility.
Yeah,
yeah,
That's what
exactly.
it is. Responsibility. You don't got as
But-
much responsibility. Like, oh, I gotta go do my job. If I don't do that, I'm not gonna be able to eat.
And some people get used to that shit because it is easier, you know. I had a homeboy that got out, killed somebody just so he could go back in because he was in there for 19 years. He got out, killed somebody, and went back in.
God,
You know?
damn.
Shit.
But you know, I was thinking about that shit, and I'm like, it got me thinking about institutionalization. Like, even all of us, like, in this country, we're institutionalized. The United States of America is an institution that fucking makes you believe that you're living the American dream. The more debt you're in, the more toys you have, the more shit you buy, you're living the American dream.
But it's more chains that you put on yourself.
Yeah, and we're just fucking stressing out, fucking paying our, you know, we're just working to pay all this shit off.
Yeah.
But on externally, it looks like fuck.
It's beautiful. Look,
Look,
nice
oh,
ass
look.
fucking car.
Look,
nice
Frankie
ass-
has a house with a pool, but in
toy.
here he's pulling his fucking hair off. Fuck, you know,
Because
like,
it has a boss spot.
I'm not cheap.
You took a sample
But
of the
no,
shit you
hey,
found the
but-
other day, fool?
Hey, but that is a pretty interesting take right there too. It's like saying like it's like we're living in an invisible prison in a way out here.
What it is, fool.
It's like a
it's a glass prison.
yeah, dude. It's like this crazy thing. Look at it, because what was it? There's that British guy. I forgot his name was. British guy, like he talks
Good
about.
day,
like,
mate.
Yeah, hell yeah. He says that shit. He's like, you're actually in an imaginary prison when there's bars in front of you that you cannot see. Like, what the hell is this fool talking about?
That makes
dog?
me wonder though, what is in true like happiness if it's not buying houses and be stressed out over fucking bullshit you don't really need. Like what is
like what is the true happiness, or what is that?
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
well,
to be honest, I think for me, it would be like being at peace, not worrying about nothing, bro.
have you guys ever watched any of those shows like
one?
Alaska, the fucking Final Frontier, whatever the fuck?
Yeah,
like
oh,
those
that's
those
sick,
people,
yeah.
those people that live off the grid. And like, dude, like I got in for like a whole year. I got into watching those shows, dude, and I was looking at,
It's just a good dude.
dude,
watched
I
another
found
one
I
on
found
Netflix.
6 acres in Alaska for $13,000, and
God damn.
I almost pulled the trigger on it, but then I started thinking like, dude,
Uh-huh.
you're not gonna fucking wake up at fucking 4 in the morning, go chop wood and go do that. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
But like, dude, these fucking people wake up, chop their wood, go hunt,
Yeah.
come back home. They don't have shit, but this
a little cabin.
Like
a little
cabin,
fucking,
yeah.
but they're fucking happy.
See, the
I
thing
think that's what the true happiness is.
the thing with those kind of people that like live that way is they've been living like that their whole life, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
For a
true.
person coming from not doing that your whole life to
Oh, yeah,
going
well,
over, you could do it, but
could do it,
fuck,
but-
you're gonna be in for a hell of a fucking ride. You
It's a big change,
you have
bro.
a bunch of shit to learn.
Mhm.
Like that's what I don't like how America sees other like small American towns where people don't have like a lot of big cities or nothing, and they're just like living off grid and shit. there's a lot of knowledge that you get from learning just cutting down a tree or fucking how to make the tree in a
But
fire.
yeah, think about how many people could actually do that.
No shit, that's what I'm saying.
It's only those
Everybody
people in those small little towns.
It's like
But
everybody in college thinks they're so fucking smart,
Yeah.
but like fuck.
But think about it, dude. Like 5 years ago, I don't know what happened in Albuquerque. We couldn't pay with our debit cards in all of Albuquerque. Something happened. We couldn't pay with our debit cards, like nothing. So now, let's just say later on down the road, fucking, if war ever breaks out, if they fuck off our infrastructure, we're fucked because we're totally dependent on
It wouldn't
it.
even be that much. They just have to take out our grid, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like everybody was like, "Oh my god, I can't pay. I can't buy nothing. I can't fucking go put money out the bank because the whole fucking
It's all
Damn,
electronic.
that's crazy.
the whole system was down for like 3 hours." So in those 3 hours, dude, I was like,
chaos in 3 hours.
I was
Yeah.
like, fuck. Like now, imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine not having like.
And those people
Yeah.
living off the grid just go to fucking shoot a moose. Oh, I'm good, you know.
Yeah.
like, oh, don't worry, the little pass by. I
Fucking
can live
skin
off
a
the land.
raccoon, make some beaver stew or whatever the fuck.
Fucking make it.
Oh, it's like out
Make a
here.
hat off
I
of it.
forgot when it was. It was during the summer when the signal. I know T-Mobile was out. Verizon, I think, was
Oh
out.
yeah, that time I remember.
Yeah.
We were trying to call each other and it didn't
And
work.
it didn't work. And even Spectrum was also down. So my Wi-Fi and my phone signal was out.
So he couldn't watch
Dude,
Ebony.
I
mean, that's-
couldn't do shit, dude. I felt
Brings out
stupid.
withdrawals.
He couldn't watch Love and Hip Hop.
I couldn't do shit. I couldn't watch TV. I couldn't fucking.
Shit. No, but that is scary, dude, because it makes me wonder, like, U.S., like, when it comes to our grid, like, is that shit really protected, or is it fucking still out in the open? So,
But they
say,
say that-
like, Russia or anyone, like, I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but if it does happen, like, do we have the defense to, like, to defend the
Cyber
grid?
attacks?
Yeah.
I
That's the
heard
thing, bro.
I heard that all it takes is an EMP, fool.
Damn, fool, you see what I'm saying, bro?
All it takes is a couple of guys. They had a not even a cyber attack, but it was an electrical grid attack in California. I don't remember when it was, but it wasn't that long ago.
Uh-huh.
I'll see if I can find it right here. But it was just a few guys, like a group, maybe no more than 5 guys. They went into some place. They got some fucking the tree trimmer shits and started cutting big ass wires. And
Oh,
That's
shit.
easy
damn.
as that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's like we need more defense or
There's some tweakers
someone
trying to
watching.
get
You know what I mean?
copper.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine.
So
That happened behind the Home Depot right there.
Damn.
Some tweakers are trying to get copper out the ground and they got fucking zapped.
so guys, Dogecoin.
Uh-oh.
Dogecoin
To the moon, fool.
To the moon.
It's only 40 cents right now. I bought $40 worth. They gave me like 93 coins.
Uh-huh.
Elon Musk just got appointed to the government of whatever the fuck efficiency.
Yeah. He's working for Trump's administration now.
Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
better believe his Dogecoin is gonna go up.
But he's not gonna be. He's gonna be part of. Fuck, I forgot what it's called.
But dude,
him and I forgot.
Ramaswamy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Vivek,
no, Vivek.
Ramaswamy,
Vivek.
Yeah.
Dude, but it doesn't matter. My whole point is he is now in the inside circle of the president's cabinet. Do you really not think they're gonna make his fucking shit go up?
Maybe.
Possibly, but
Is that his coin? Doge?
Yeah, Dogecoin.
You know what's also funny about that is that the organization he's tasked with making is making the government entity smaller. Like
yeah, they're trying to
the
make smaller.
government, the Department of Government Efficiency is DOGE, is the
Doge.
Doge Department.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I just bought $40 worth. They gave me 93 coins. Dude, a Bitcoin when it started was like cents.
Yeah,
right now
shit.
it's like $99,000. All I need is
Dogecoin used to be hella cheap back then too. I remember when it first came out.
all I need is for
It was
that
like
shit to go up. Like,
0.001.
It was now 40 cents. That shit
Shit.
kind of hot right now. I wish I bought some.
dude, you can still buy some right now because it's gonna go up after this podcast goes live, dude. It's gonna go.
That's the way.
That's what I'm saying. Because
You thought.
Hey, you know what? Too Sheena Ibu. I bought $20. They gave me $713,000.
No, for me, I bought a H bar.
XP. I heard XPR. XPR is also a coin. That one's
Because that's the only one that
good to
actually
look in.
put good money into.
Because I heard Trump is somehow associated with XPR.
Oh yeah.
XPR, yeah.
XPR.
I'm gonna have to buy
I
some
heard
of those.
XPR.
XPR.
I think I've heard about that one too.
Dude, there was one time I was gonna buy Ethereum, and I was waiting for I was watching the prices. I was dropping, and
another
it
one
dropped
that's
to where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I bought it,
Yeah.
And then my bank was like, "Was this you?" And then by that time, it was the whole deal was gone already.
Shit.
I went up.
Fuck, man. And then I fucking didn't buy shit. Dude.
Ethereum went up too.
Ethereum went up a lot.
Dude, I'm telling you, Dogecoin is gonna go up. It better go up.
I remember during COVID, everybody became a fucking stock person.
Oh, everybody knew what they were doing. All of a sudden.
I know.
When
dude.
GameStop fucking went down, and then I don't know where fucking.
Let me see a lighter,
fucking-
Frankie.
all the crypto coins went up, and
Yeah.
and vodka sales went up too. Fool.
Shit, dude.
Suicide went up too.
Yeah,
It did.
Oh yeah, huh?
domestic
Fucking-
violence went up.
Everything went up, fool.
All the good shit went up. Nah.
Stupid. Damn. So here, let's see. Speaking of the grid, Russia strikes Ukraine power grid, leaving millions without electricity as winter arrives.
That's fucked
Damn,
up.
that's pretty cool. Fool. No, I'm joking. Let's see. Let's read the ground summary.
He's gonna
Says,
play the piano so they can fucking put the power back.
Yeah, exactly. As they watch, so the attack, Russia launched a massive missile and drone strike across Ukraine, hitting energy infrastructures in multiple cities. Ukraine's air defense intercepted 79 and 91 missiles and 35 drones, but power cuts affected over 1 million people. Winter impact. With temperatures at freezing, emergency power cuts are affecting hospitals and homes across multiple regions. Officials are deploying generators for critical facilities as Russia intensifies its infrastructure attack. See, that's pretty smart, but kind of fucked up at the same time. But hey, they're getting them, fool. And my thing is this: aren't like hospitals like supposed to have like their backup generators too?
Yeah,
I think a lot of places have backup generators.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
like government buildings.
That was the whole thing of like the first World Trade bombing before they actually like went down.
Yeah,
They had, the one that Biggie was talking about. Blow
Oh,
up
yeah.
like the World Trade.
So
He fucking they had diesel generators in the bottom. And
So
I think
what-
that's what he was trying to blow up.
what do you
Yeah.
think? What do you guys think happens if Russia wins this war?
I think
Nothing.
we'll be best buds, fool, for Russia.
I don't think anything happens.
Well, will it be a
What
one
would the
war?
worldwide implications be?
That U.S. is a pussy.
And then now he has North Korea fucking fighting with him.
Yeah, because
And then he has China. No, I'm good, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Then he has China.
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 So like,
I can't see the bigger picture.
Yeah, where are you trying to go at? Shoot us your intake on that, Angel.
Your intake.
so we're totally dependent on China right now for everything.
Yep.
Salute.
Cheers.
Damn, he's about to speak some hard shit, dog.
knowledge,
Trump's always talking about
Tariffs.
America, but every product he sells is made in China,
But don't you think you're
and
trying to
we owe China trillions of dollars.
Yeah.
So basically, we're China's bitch right now. You know.
Well, so you think about the long plan, right? I think
No, but what I'm saying is,
China's-
okay, so Russia wins,
Yeah.
they get that power, they get together with North Korea, and then China's another communist country, and then they all get together, and then
yeah.
what's them to say? You know what? Fuck America.
You know, you know what I never got? How are we in debt in the first place? Like, what did we do to get indebted to them?
So we moved in 1933. We moved away from the gold standard.
The Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
That's why we're in
yeah,
debt.
So
but that's
you-
okay, the Federal Reserve,
You
right?
you guys know. You ask most people who prints the money in this country, they say, "Oh, the government does."
Nope.
The Federal Reserve is a private
It's
entity.
its own little.
It's owned by 33 banking families that back in 1933 got together and created the central banking system.
JFK wanted to get rid of the Federal
Yeah.
Reserve. too.
Yeah, and that's why they killed him.
Well, that makes sense, bro. Because like, what does your money get backed up? You're just printing money, and there's nothing to back it. That's why back in the days it used to be just gold. Gold
yeah.
was what backed your money up.
Yeah.
Your currency, and it makes
There's
sense.
nothing
bro.
backing it up right now.
Yeah,
but then where
that's
does
what I'm saying,
China
it's
come in?
crazy
Like,
shit.
why do we owe them specifically so much money?
Dude,
Like,
it's
what do we do
You know
for
what's
us to owe them?
crazy? We get taxed on money that has no backing.
Yeah, dude. The taxation
That's
was
the fucking
was it? No
craziest part.
Taxation without representation.
Yeah.
That's
But the
fucking
Boston Tea
crazy.
Party was all about.
Well, we got to do that too. We got to do the
We
Boston
put a
Tea
bunch
Party.
of tea in the lake.
Hey, throw some tea in the lake. At the lake right here. Oh shit.
No, so China has a 100-year plan on how they're going to take over the U.S. I think they're going to partner up with Russia, and then they're buying literally all the land in Mexico, and they're also fronting the cartels in Mexico all the chemicals to make fentanyl.
And
They're buying
Yeah.
land in
So
the
they're
US
getting
too.
they're getting us all addicted to fentanyl.
They're killing us
Rocking-
with fentanyl.
Yeah.
They're killing us. They're
Yeah.
killing us from the inside. So if they can't attack us, It's like the way I
They're
look
not
at it,
attacking us.
they're being passive aggressive to us
Yeah.
without like touching it. They're just
You know what they're doing? They're doing how we're fighting Russia through Ukraine. They're doing that to us.
but with
Something
drugs,
similar, yeah.
they're killing
Yeah.
U.S. citizens instead of them going like to war. Like, oh, this,
And then all the land they're
Well,
buying around military
right.
military bases and shit.
And that thing with the radio towers that were all supplied for super cheap, and then they're all installed near the military bases too.
shit,
Yeah.
dude.
All the cell phone antennas.
Mhm. But the crazy thing is too, like, well, it's like the old ex-Russian spy that was a double agent for the U.S. How he said that back in the day, like they're infiltrating the U.S. by propaganda, but little by little, it's gonna start affecting the inside of the government. And I think that's what happened nowadays. That's why you have a lot of people that are Marxist ideology, like in the school systems and shit. Remember that shit? Like that was that Russian guy. I remember he was saying like it was like an old
I know what you're talking
interview.
about, but I don't remember what his name is.
Yeah, but he was talking about like how.
That's the idea.
Like
that's
they're
their game plan.
they're attacking us like I said, they're like passive aggressively attacking us. They're not attacking us like during the Cold War,
It's a
but
psyop,
they're
fool.
like subliminally attacking us.
Flashing pictures
Yep.
on my screen.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they affected us, bro. Because think about it. Now we have so many people that are saying, "Oh, communism. Let's go for communism. Communism is the best," even though it's not the best. It's shit, food. It's crap. A lot of countries
well,
failed
it
because
depends.
communism.
Well, we're
Well,
yeah.
what-
It depends. Have you read the Communist Manifesto?
I have.
Yeah,
Che Guevara.
Well,
So-
you're talking about Karl Marx.
Oh, it's three people that wrote it. It's Che Guevara,
Okay.
Karl Marx, Alex. What's her name?
Well, Karl Marx is
He's the founder. He's the one that started.
he's the one that
yeah.
But it's
that
three
wrote it,
viewings
but-
Yeah.
of communism.
But see, like the whole main point of communism was that you're gonna get out what you give in, and it's all shared. It's like not the 1%, like
Yeah.
in this country having everything, and then the other 99%
It's all equal.
fucking struggle
Yeah.
to survive.
Yeah.
You know, but
You
I
know
mean,
what?
governments take it and
They become dictators.
Yeah.
That's why.
I
That's why.
think the only way communism could work if it was ran by an AI.
Maybe. No, that's why. That's why. Guess why Che Guevara got killed because Che Guevara was against what Fidel
Fidel-
Castro was doing because he
He-
wanted to become a dictator.
Yeah.
And
he didn't want
Che
a
was all like,
dictatorship.
"This is not what I was fighting
He was
for."
fighting more for like the people.
And then somehow fucking Fidel Castro started killing other like people on his
Team,
party
like-
and his
like-
team
yeah.
that were going with Che. That like,
Yeah.
dude, it's not
Well-
what we were for.
But it depends on what kind of form of communism you're talking about. Because I could see with Karl Marx when he brought up the Communism Manifesto. Because during the Industrial Revolution, times was terrible fool for the people, the working
Yeah.
man. People getting their fucking arms cut off because of the machines
Yeah.
that they're using, or for accidents, and they were not backed. They were backed. If you get fucked up, you're fucked. It's like too bad. And you either you live or you die. If you live, guess what? You might end up dying because you can't fucking work the machines. You can't work no more.
yeah,
And it makes sense in that
So
time.
It makes sense in a country that is very poor.
It would make sense in a
In
perfect
a-
situation, but
That's
there
what
ain't
I'm
been
saying.
too many
There's-
perfect
but then
situations.
also-
that's the thing.
also like in our country, capitalism and democracy are not synonymous.
Ah.
They don't mesh together. Like it's either capitalism or it's
Democracy.
a democracy. It can't be both because in capitalism, the corporations are the ones in charge. They're the ones that win, and it's a corporation consumer society that we live in. You know,
It's
That's where we-
pimps and whores.
that's where we
Pimps
seen
and
that
whores.
little
pimps and
fight.
hoes, pimps and hoes.
You know what? This election wasn't even Republicans versus Democrats. It was Republicans versus Pfizer.
Well, I mean that's the thing. We've become a two-party system, and I don't know what your guys' views on this, but the founding fathers put in separation of church and state for a reason,
Yep.
because they weren't all from the same religion. The United States has never been a Christian country. Never. Let me say that again. The United States has never been a Christian country because they were all different religions, and most of them were all Masons.
Well, they're all Masons.
Like George Washington.
They
he
were
was
all
a Freemason.
they were all Freemasons.
You know
So-
what might be a Christian country is fucking Texas though. Texas is like its own thing.
No, but see, but
let's
look,
talk about the fighting
but you're
fathers,
No, I know,
making,
but I'm talking about the
people,
video with that lady giving the speech at the.
but
Hamas thing.
people are making laws and bills based on their religion, and that's not what the United States of America should be.
That's kinda true.
Or is. It's
Yeah.
never been that. That's why they fucking put it in there: separation of church and state. Keep it separate. Because the Pilgrims, those motherfuckers were straight up.
They were heathens.
No, they were
No,
like
they were
they were just fucking.
the Puritans.
Yeah, they fucking straight up. Fucking bitch, you look at another man, or you're gonna get.
that belt buckle wasn't just for wearing. That was
Yeah.
for slapping hoes.
So watch.
Yeah.
So right, we have an article. What's the democracy or republic? What are we? What's an article? Let's see what it says. The United States is a republic, not a democracy. This is one of those oft repeated expression that one hears in civil discourse, whose meaning nevertheless remains somewhat fuzzy. After all, the word republic, derived from the Latin phrase of the publica, or the people's concern, suggests that a measure of popular involvement in government. And the author of the Constitution were radically Republican, at least for their age, believing that only legitimate form of government was one in which public authority derived entirely from the people.
But to be fair, when they wrote that,
They were like 18.
they were only talking about.
No, they were. I'm being serious.
They were
Yeah,
no,
no.
but they were only talking about
It is
white.
true. I agree. I don't believe you.
But
just-
they were only talking about white landowners.
they're talking about just white people because
White landowners, white men.
The common men was there as white people. That's what it was.
White men who were property owners, landowners.
Uh-huh.
Those were. That's what the Constitution got written for.
That's why Toby was being good.
Yeah, for it to be good. So then it says these ideas surely have some overlap with the nation of democracy,
Notion.
which is, oh yeah, no, my bad. Oh shit, which is perhaps evident on a quick comparison of the United States and the British system of government. The sovereignty of Great Britain's House of Commons seem much more democratic than our complicated array of competing power centers. Yet at the same time, the English have a hereditary monarch who has the prestige to influence the public opinion in which no citizen of our nation can. So really, who is more Republican? Who is more Democratic? Is there truly a difference?
Well, you know what? I think the Republicans are closer than the Royals than they think. Because you go to those southern states, a lot of them are Republicans, and you go to those southern states, and a lot of them fuck their cousins like the Royals.
Shit. Oh crap. Then it goes very much. I think there's a difference between democracy and republicanism. Although it is easily overlooked, our system is republican, and the founders understood that the public is the only legitimate sovereign of government. But it is not wholly democratic, in that they fear the abuse of the authority by the people and designed an instrument of government intended to keep temporary, imprudent, and intemperate outbursts of public opinion from dominating the body of politics. The primary method of doing this was the separation of power across the branches of government. The public retains control over each branch, but the link between the people and each branch is conditioned by different factors. The House remains in the most sensitive to the public opinion, with representatives directly elected by the people to 2-year terms. The President and Senate were originally intended to be less sensitive. The longer terms are a mediated institution, the Electoral College and state legislation respectively. Now they are much closer to the public, with the Electoral College becoming a nugatory pass through the state of
Yeah, you can't say that
Oh, shit.
N-word. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, do
Wait,
it.
you said nugget?
I said nugget.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
What's up, my nugget?
Okay.
It's like Theo Vaughn when he was on that when he tells Christy D'Elia that he's from Nicaragua. Or his
I'm
grandpa.
Nicaraguan.
He's like, where my knickers at?
Oh shit. Oh fuck. And the Senate began directly elected by the people since the ratification of the 17th Amendment in 1913. The courts were to be the most immune of the branches to the public opinion on a day-to-day basis, but importantly, their compositions of jurisdiction were to be determined by Congress and the President. As an addition protection, a federal system was created whereby the national government possessed only enumerated powers, with the remainder of the governing authorities being explicitly retained by the state.
But
We got Angel.
I don't know, but like we've
Can you pass me the lighter?
Yeah.
For favor.
like our government of today is so
Embedded.
so far gone from what
What they
what was
established.
is established.
Mhm.
Like now, dude, it's like that's why I didn't even vote this last election because I already knew who was gonna win. Because first of all, the United States of America
Not that Indian lady.
is not ready for a woman president. The misogyny and the patriarchy is so deeply rooted in this country that there's no way in the fucking world that a woman would have been president.
But do you think that's just because? But think about it.
What she represent?
Well, like yeah, exactly. But like think
Kamala
about it.
should have taken a picture with the donut like fucking Hillary did.
But the way I look at it is like, for example, Kamala. If you're talking about like a woman president, like, but she wasn't part of. She was part of the when she was vice president. She was with Joe Biden, so she was part of that with a little party, like pretty much like they're in charge. So by that, I feel like the people like they saw that she didn't do shit
So,
during that
dude,
time.
look, think about it. How old are you? 29? 30?
28.
28?
Gotta be 29.
28.
29, yeah.
28. What's 28 divided by 4?
20, I'm done, fool. Tell me.
I don't know.
28 divided by 4?
Yeah, like 6 or 7? 6 or 7? 7?
Okay.
So you've been through 7 presidents in your fucking lifetime.
Yeah.
What has the vice president done in those 7? Nothing.
But what can they do though?
Nothing.
Nothing. But
Like, so basically, they're gophers.
I don't know. The way I think people are looking at it is that like they're seeing
No, like the
that
way.
Joe Biden isn't really doing nothing, and then she's with Joe Biden.
she's
and
part of that
hopefully-
team.
she's already the face of the party that
No,
hasn't done shit.
But
Yeah.
the whole thing is that us
Uh-huh.
get caught up in this. Oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. They did a lot. They put they cut billions of dollars, and I'm a student.
Okay.
I have student debt.
Yeah.
I'm working on my bachelor's degree, and they fucking cut thousands off of my student debt.
So that's where they got the money for Ukraine.
Yeah, I
then?
know, right?
So-
right?
so-
Yeah, right?
No,
Shit.
they did a lot. They put billions into programs that actually help the people in addiction, getting killed, gun
Yeah.
violence. They did a lot.
Uh-huh.
But none of that matters at the end of the day. It wouldn't have fucking mattered because at the end of the day, the corporations are the ones that win.
Oh yeah.
So
they're always
look,
gonna
now-
win, of course.
Now, with the inflation, corporations are never going to lose.
Mhm.
Keep that in mind. They're never going to lose.
Oh, fucking those on
So Biden raised the tax on corporations. So what do the corporations do? They raise
Their prices.
the prices on the goods.
Mm-hmm.
Now that fucking Trump is in office, he's gonna cut it down from 21% back down to 15%. But we're still gonna get fucked because now the corporations are like, well, these dumb fucks are paying for it anyway.
So we're gonna keep it at the same
Let's
price.
keep it at the same price.
That's what I've been thinking about lately.
So it doesn't matter who's president, and that's the thing. They have us blinded. So look, I was in prison one time, and this fucking CEO. So in prison, we segregate ourselves. The homies and the paisas, the Mexicans, we all run together. The whites, the blacks,
ABs?
Like this fool?
ABs.
The- yeah.
Something else?
So I have a funny ass story. I'll tell you guys
Oh,
about
hell
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
sick
yeah,
of it. Hell yeah.
So we segregate ourselves, and the CEO told us one time, "Hey man," he goes, "You know why we love when you guys fight amongst each other? You know why it's more beneficial for us that you guys are over here, fucking black, white, brown,
Doing
black.
Politics and shit.
Well, yeah, when you guys are politicking against each other and killing each other, because it makes our job easier."
I was about to say that.
Because if you guys concentrate on fighting amongst yourselves,
Yeah.
then we keep control of the prison. But if all you guys got together,
Then that's when
And
we
when it
gotta
gets
work.
sex?
We gotta
he goes,
fucking work.
dude, there's one fucking CO for every 10 inmates.
Shit.
So if you guys keep fighting and killing each other,
Mhm.
we keep control of the prison. That's what's happening in this country.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what
That's
they're
why.
saying.
That's why it's a two-party system.
Yeah.
Republic Republican,
and
Democrat.
What's like that?
I'm a Democrat. All three of you motherfuckers are Republicans.
Hey,
But they
I'm
rather
a-
they
hold
rather
on,
I'm
you
Green
know,
Party fool.
Yeah, fool. I'm for the peace.
I'm CCP fool.
CCP.
so they as long as they keep us down here fighting amongst ourselves about whose politics are more correct,
Yeah,
they could keep doing whatever the fuck they want up there and patting their pockets.
it's like
That's
it's
what
like,
I always think
it's
about.
like-
Dude, that's why I'm gonna get into politics because
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
that's like-
rich. Fuck it.
It's like we should all get.
I'm gonna do
together
some
instead
good,
of being
but-
separate. We should all be together.
Dude, if we were-
That-
if we
that's
were
the
your-
point. The whole point is to separate the people. That's why everyone's so separated right now. It's
Well, yeah,
because
divided,
either
it's-
you're too far left or too far right.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and
It's been the
conquer.
theory. Look, think about religion. How many religions is there? Why?
Oh, there's multiple.
Boy, yeah, it's divide and conquer, fool. The more you're look how fucking Muslims and Jewish people are treating each other.
They
Why?
love you, dog.
Dude, look,
And
Look,
look,
love you.
I love you.
look how many people have died in the name of Jesus.
exactly.
Again.
Manifest destiny.
Yeah.
Fucking everything.
If
You
have to
know,
take away
like
those
honestly,
things-
if you think about it, was that Jesus' message? No.
That was the whole fight. All wars mostly going on now, besides the oil ones.
But-
Look at Martin. Look at
religion.
But
look
what
at
are you
Martin
talking about,
Luther.
though?
No, anywhere. Like
Well, if you're talking about like the
King of the
wars,
Bible. No,
if-
I'm
if-
look at Martin Luther.
if-
Look at Martin Luther.
okay,
When he began the Lutheran Church, he went to the Pope and told the Pope, "Look, we're supposed to be modeling Jesus, right? How come you motherfuckers are rich and all your fucking subjects are poor when Jesus lived a life of poverty? Shouldn't we be modeling him?" And they took his ass out.
no, that's not the reason why Martin Luther got kicked out.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Well,
like
the reason why Martin Luther got kicked out is because he had his own
'Cause-
ideas. and
no,
also-
but he was questioning the Catholic religion on all.
He wasn't questioning the
That's
thing.
why all those fools back in the day got
this,
fucked up.
so this
Dude,
is the
to this
reason why.
day-
This is the reason why.
to this
he
day, the
attacked
Catholic.
Church is because, for one, is because in Germany, the bishops and the churches there, they were
Touching little boys.
telling people
not yet.
they're telling people that, hey, give us money and we'll forgive you for your sins.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
they-
you're
they-
not we're not supposed to.
They were purging.
And-
They were
and-
selling people. Oh yeah, you're.
but guess
your
what?
family
Guess
members in
what?
purgatory.
But guess what? The Pope, and during that time, they didn't permit that. They removed those people, those bishops, because
And-
they know it's not right.
And you think the popes weren't getting kickbacks? You think there's ever?
Well, you don't know. This is
No, I do know. I was there.
The Pope was rolling
I was
around.
there.
The Pope was rolling around in
Hey,
hands, though.
Doug,
Yeah,
do you really
Custom as
do
bands.
you really think I've been part of organizations in the past. You know, I'm not gonna elaborate, but
Not.
do you ever think that the boss doesn't know anything his fucking minions are doing?
Well, they
That never happens.
It's like a
Remember,
cor-
remember, fool, Ganesh is always watching, fool.
Ganesh.
Ganesh.
Just stay away.
it's like a corporation. Is that you have your CEO and he has his people under him, and then it goes under more the infrastructure.
Yeah, you never know. The Pope could have been rolling around. Hey, bitch! I heard you saved 2 souls last week from purgatory. Where's my cut?
Damn.
Like Tony Soprano.
No,
Yeah.
like Nacho
What?
Libre,
You
fool.
gabagool,
Yeah,
huh?
but go.
You fucking
What do
stugats.
they call it? The fanuki? Fanuki? What do they call it? You fanuke. Oh. I thought I dropped my
You
cigar.
fugats.
No, what was? No, never mind. I'm not saying because.
And dude, but that's another thing. Why? Look,
You
I
forgot.
fucking promise you one thing. Everything, yeah, he might deport people and all that.
Who? Trump?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
but
yes.
they will never close the southern border.
Oh fuck!
You know why?
When they're they're gonna
You know why? Because the CIA has a deal with the fucking cartel bosses in Mexico,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and
well,
it's a lucrative relationship.
It's
Yeah.
been ever since the fucking 80s.
Before that,
Look at the Iran-Contra war. They were using money that the CIA was getting from drug deals to fucking buy guns for the, what was it? Fuck, I forgot where.
That's that System of a Down lyric, fool, on Prison Song.
Oh yeah,
Prisons.
yeah.
I'll find it right now.
Fucking presidents fund wars with drugs or something like
Yeah,
that.
I'll get it right
Damn,
now.
Angel. Hey, you're down with the System of the Down, huh, dog?
Dude, it's
He was born in that generation.
Sick
fool.
ass fool. You're out.
He kind of
Yeah.
looks
What the
like
fuck you
them.
talking about me?
I look Armenian, fucker. Hey, so
Matthew looks more
what's up?
Armenian, but
Hey,
yeah.
low key, Matthew does.
hey, so I was
Hey,
in,
buddy, come on, bro. Come
I
on,
was in
bro.
I was in jail one time and
Bro, buddy.
I roll up to Supermax up there in Castaic Lake, and my they put me right next to a guy from AP Armenian Power, Creeper, and
Is this in prison or
Hey, so
what?
do they count as white or what?
They're with the they run with the Mexicans, right? The
yeah,
Armenians,
AP
the
Armenian
AP.
Power, they
Yeah.
run with the homies.
Like the people from like Iran,
Middle East,
like
Middle
Middle Eastern people. Do they? What do they run as?
They run with the
It depends.
right?
Others.
Yeah,
Like some of
others-
them are kind of black, some of them are
It-
kind of
it-
white,
it
some of them are kind
depends.
of brown.
but most of the time, like the Armenians, they
Those
run
are
with
the
us, so
wild
they're
cards, fool.
homies.
The
They-
wild
they-
cards.
cards.
They roll
Like
with the
all the
right?
Asians, like the Chinese and all, they run with the blacks. They run others.
Oh shit! Damn.
Like
Oh,
the-
it's called others. That's tight.
Yeah, but
Yeah, like I want to be another.
so
I'm Indian, fool.
So I get there, and this fool, he had this big bags of store. He was taking care of me all week, and then when the commissary came the next week, they called my name, and I went and I got my big ass bag of commissary, and I told him, "Hey, fool, we're gonna start cooking good this week." And he's like, "Garcia?" He goes, "Fool, you Mexican?"
Shit.
I go, "Yeah, motherfucker, I'm Mexican."
So
He
I
goes-
thought you were Garcian.
He's like, "Man, I thought you were Armenian. That's why I took care of your ass all week."
Oh fuck. Someday I could be Armenian too when I see you, bro. It's okay.
Yeah.
What did you tell him after that?
He said, "Welcome."
Wait, what's it?
To the soldier side, where there's no one here but me.
That's what he said, fool.
Yeah, fool. It's a sick ass fool. Oh, so where it tells that story of the prison about the woodpeckers?
Yeah, so it was just,
Woodpeckers.
Oh no, but that's
it was
that's
this
the
fool
story.
popcorn.
Yeah.
They call him popcorn. He was from the Inland Empire skinheads. That fool's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna get a tattoo on my dick." He goes, "Right here on the left side is gonna be Hitler, and then on my dick I'm gonna get his arm. So when I get hard, he's going."
That's kind of funny.
Damn, fool. Hey, but isn't that true, Angel? That when prison inmates get tattoos, they're using the same needle, so they're pretty much getting some
No.
kind of no.
No,
These are
like
guitar string, fool. Come on.
so over there, like they
Well,
have like the
some do too,
They
right?
have like the push rooms.
Okay, okay.
That are like metal. So when you hit the showers, you take those metal things, you fucking sharpen them up, you
Yeah,
disinfect them. So you're tasked, if you want to get tattooed, you're tasked with finding your own needle,
Oh, shit.
and then you sharpen it yourself, and then once you're done, you keep that on your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're using
Dude,
your needle.
Yeah,
whenever
the
something
only
hurts.
thing that gets shared in there is fucking syringes. But that's about it.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Hey, so let me ask this. So it's easy to find drugs in prison, right? Like
Yeah,
you
super
can find
easy.
whatever you want. Like you can find if you want meth, here's meth.
Yeah.
If you want some perico, here's perico. Or if you want some weed, doobie.
Yeah.
Doobie. Damn, that's crazy, huh? And that's
whole
crazy.
industry.
Hey, so okay, let me ask this. So that's a crazy thing because I've been seeing a couple of podcasts of about prisoners and all that stuff. Like I forgot what's that fool's name. He has a
Johnny
podcast.
Mitchell, fool.
Yeah, that fool, the comedian, right?
Yeah, the tall ass fool.
Yeah.
That fool has
So-
some dope ass
yeah,
people
he
on.
does. Exactly, bro. So it's crazy, bro, because I remember he had this bodyguard, and it's like saying like the guards, they're in it, right? They're in the politics too, right? They're involved. Like they're the ones that are bringing the shit in, right? Now it's not just the visitations, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mostly, but I'm not saying who, but just like in general.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, you could buy prison guards. You could fucking the civilian staff, like the librarians or kitchen staff. Like,
Oh,
dude,
shit like that, like simple stuff.
like, yeah, dude. Anybody could fucking
Just tell me, man, I'll
Everybody
give you
has a price,
couple,
fool.
I'll give you like a couple hundred or more. No, not even
1,000,
100.
dude.
Yeah, 1,000. They're like, hey,
900,000.
1,000 each time you pick up a package for me and bring it to your. Damn, bro, that's just fucking insane, dog. Yeah, because I remember I was watching this podcast. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So it's like saying like they're running it in the prison at the same time they're running it outside the prison, right? They're passing out the word, right?
What do
Like
you
pretty
mean?
much like the bosses, los patrones.
No, well,
How is it?
like basically, like let's say you're a CO.
Okay.
you already know what happens in there anyway, and you're like, fuck it, let me get my piece of the pie. Then you link up with somebody. He'll be like, look, dude, go pick up this pack. They'll bring you this package, and they're gonna give you $5,000.
Damn.
For one fucking package one day.
Well, dude, let's just say an ounce.
Yeah.
An ounce of meth.
Okay.
Let's say you bring an ounce of meth in.
Yeah.
They give you $5,000, dude. Off of that 1 ounce of meth,
Just that
dude,
You
one
make
ounce.
like 30K?
more.
More than 30K?
Damn,
off an
dog.
hour?
Yeah.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Dude, like,
So,
I'll get caught. I'd be buying stupid shit.
so 20, what you would get in the streets for $20,
Yeah.
in there you'll get for 100.
Oh shit. So times fives.
Yeah.
So it's more expensive in prison than outside on the streets.
Well, yeah,
because
dude,
it's more
It's
more
a hot
risky. It's
it's
risky.
a hot commodity.
Yeah, fuck, dude. Because I know it's just crazy. Because I know it's like saying like how, like for something like a guard, I don't know how much what they call it, COs. I don't know how much they make.
They make around 70, 80.
No, but
70,
then
80K.
so the biggest thing is playing off somebody's emotions. Like
So
the women,
Mhm.
like librarians, kitchen staff,
you be finessing them
CEOs.
You be
So,
finessing them?
dude, some of the inmates be fucking them, and then they have no choice.
Oh, that's true.
You're
'Cause
gonna
then
you're gonna bring me this.
Yeah, you have to, because if not,
Yeah.
we'll tell them, hey, I'm fucking this bitch here. Well, they probably have like a video too of it, because they have cell phones in there too, right?
They're on TikTok, fool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TikTok, yeah. That's why I be saying, like, what the fuck? These fools got some fucking camera, like phones, like small phones, like that you can buy on Amazon, and you could like get online and shit. No, shit's
Come on, this
crazy.
fool had a
Joe.
TikTok account when he was
You
in
did,
there.
huh?
You had a Vine.
Hey, were you doing the
He was
dancing
doing
ones?
dances, fool.
The dances, huh? Like how
He was doing the
Joe-
same dances like Joe, fool.
I was in prison in that picture. I had a cell phone in there.
A ver, güey, a ver, mira.
How much did the cell phones run for?
Depends on who you are, and
Hey, Angel.
depends on who you are or who you buy it from.
Hey, you look like a brother, bro. Brother. With Mexican tattoos on. That's just crazy, bro.
Look, these are a couple of my homeboys.
A ver.
They had a cell phone in there.
Ah, cabrón.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's funny. It just saves to the Google.
Hey,
So,
so
I
has
had a
there-
question.
Oh, go for it, bro. I'll go after.
If we were to go to prison, first time offenders, who do we have to roll with?
You'd have to roll with the homies.
Even me
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah.
Me too, right? Because even though I'm light skinned, like they'll go off my last name, or how do they know your race?
They read your
Paperwork, right?
your form,
Well-
your paperwork.
You're gonna run either with the paisas or the homies, but either way, you're gonna be tied.
With your race.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because like let me ask this. So when you first
Go
went
get
to
another
prison,
lighter real
like what did the guards ask you? Like, hey, are you with the homies, or like how did they start like separating you?
So basically, once you go in,
Mhm.
that shit happens amongst the inmates. But
Okay.
the guards basically already know. You know,
They already know. Like for example, like you're
like
your
me,
last name.
when I go in,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, this was a sureño."
Okay.
You know,
So
because of my
tattoos.
tattoos and all that.
Mm.
They're gonna put you guys just
Like out like in what they call it on the general population.
general
And
population,
then from there the homies.
but they're gonna have you put down as Mexican or Hispanic,
Okay.
and they already know that you guys are gonna be with us.
Hell yeah!
You know,
Okay.
I always wondered that.
Yeah.
Like, can I go as black?
This fool.
Become
You gotta go
the
in blackface. fool.
gorilla family?
Hey, he paints his face black. Goes blackface and shit.
When you're getting packages, it's not drugs, full. It's more blackface paint.
That's crazy, bro. So do you think like? Oh, let me ask this. This is a question I want to ask after Frankie. So had you guys ever had to fuck up guards because like they were like
So-
either they didn't like do what you asked for?
so back in the day when I started going to LA County Jail, like in 2003, if the guards disrespected another homie,
Mhm.
you all had to fucking rush them.
Oh, rush that fucking one guard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, because we don't tolerate disrespect in any shape or form.
Mhm.
You know.
Simon.
So then, but then after that, then they take us to the home, and then they'll come with their goon squad and beat us up too. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Damn, it's like a little gang fight inside. It's like
Yeah,
you guys
it's
throw
like-
punches,
Yeah, dude,
and they
the-
throw
the-
punches at us.
Yeah.
the sheriffs, dude, they would tell us straight up, dude, we're the biggest gang in LA.
Hey, that's what I heard. Like that's why what is it? What's that? The sheriff, the old sheriff, or he's probably still in office.
Baca,
Yeah, that fool. Isn't that fool like supposedly?
he got federal time. Sheriff Lee Baca.
Yeah, dude, I heard about that
From
shit.
LA?
Yeah,
LA County. Sheriff of LA County,
Sheriff
I
right?
thought it was running drugs or what?
No,
No.
gangs. The gangs, right? The
Yeah,
guys were like a gang.
he got federal time. He got federally charged because of the way he was running LA County jail.
Oh,
Fuck,
shit.
dude.
So, dude, when the feds went in, there was 8 people in 6-man cells, two people sleeping on the floor.
What?
Shit.
Dude, the LA County jail was fucking horrible conditions, dude. Until the feds went in there and they're like, "You guys
Hey,
can't do
what
this."
the fuck you guys are doing? Like,
Yeah.
you guys are fucking. Was
It-
it,
it-
kind of
inhumane.
like? Is it kind
So-
of like the? Yeah, the
So the
inhumane side, what they
United Nations
HPC.
Yeah.
last year a report came out from the United Nations, and the United Nations came and visited 5 prisons in the United States of America, and they determined in their report they put that the United States prison system is still modern day slavery.
Damn.
Utilizing drugs to pay for secret wars around the world. Drugs
Yeah,
are
bro.
now your global policy. Now you police the globe.
Damn, rhythms are here, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's true. Because like, if you see like European prisons, they're way different. I mean, not all.
Dude, in the
like Netherlands,
in the
Rehab
Netherlands,
centers.
Yeah,
in the Netherlands,
they're like rehabilitating people, right?
yeah, in
That's
the
proper way.
in the Netherlands, they'll put you in programs rather than put you in prison.
Yeah.
But like I said, in this country, corporations run the show. As long as private prisons exist, there will always be. So let me see.
It's gonna fall.
when there's money to be made, all we are is another number.
Yep.
And
We're just like a.
so,
dude
like in New
helicopter.
Mexico, the state of New Mexico had a contract with Geo Group, stating that 93% of their beds had to be filled. If not, the state was going to pay for the empty beds.
Oh damn.
So now, with that contract in place,
Yeah.
who do you think?
They got to imprison anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
So it's
that's
like they got to make sure that
and-
those beds are filled.
And that's how it is all across the nation. So if you guys want to make money off of people's misery, buy stock in Geo Group or CoreCivic. CoreCivic used to be the Corrections Corporation of America
Yeah.
in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
So Geo Group and CoreCivic, the Corrections Corporation of America, that's what they were called in the 80s. They came out right when Ronald Reagan declared the war on drugs. That's when those corporations got established.
That's really okay.
So all these private prisons started going up, and you could buy stock in them for like $8 a share.
Damn.
Have you bought any?
No, why would I?
Yeah, he's not supporting the
Maybe if it was
prison
$1, but nah. nah.
Yo, I'm watching for them. They
Hey,
just fool.
hey, money talks, brother. Huh? Shit.
Not
We're
now.
all here to make money, right?
That's what. That's what this country is.
Yeah, exactly. Shit.
That's what this country
As
is.
fucked up as it sounds,
No, but I would never. I would never, because
you have your own morals, like set
So-
to that shit.
these prisons have a higher victimization rate of staff and fucking inmates, because
Damn.
these corporations don't hire trained correctional officers. They hire basically
Anyway.
Anybody?
you guys.
Yeah.
They hire basically security guards.
Yeah.
So sometimes you get people who have been in prison since the 80s, their levels go down now. Their points go down after fucking 20, 30 years, and unless they keep putting in work. But they're already animals by this time, you know?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
They're already caged animals. You go to these fucking prisons, these fucking stupid security guards are like, hey, you fucking asshole. Oh, you disrespected me? Boom.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like saying, hey, bro, we've been here fucking longer than your ass. Like, we know how the fuck shit
Smashing
is.
pumpkins, fool.
Yeah. Shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know. The long run, I think we're going to.
Become a communist country.
No,
That's the way- no,
not that.
that'll never happen.
We're going to lose our fucking.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Freedoms.
1984 is coming soon, guys.
well,
Have you guys ever read that book?
Yeah,
well,
Orange
think about
Harwell or Orange
George Orwell.
George
Well,
Orwell. Yeah.
well, think about it. If it was like now they're fucking, even, what's his name? John Carlin or James Carlin, what is it?
George
The comedian?
Carlin.
That fool, he even said
The
too,
comedian?
like the seven words, like you can't say, like
Yeah.
you'll be banned. So I'm saying, bro, what the fuck do you mean? Like why am I gonna get banned for saying these words just because it's probably like profanity or if it's like in like not proper, like you don't say that shit.
Then for what you
But
meant, you
the-
got banned on Call of Duty,
But
fool?
the thing- no, because it's the truth. 'Cause I'm thinking about it, like, what the fuck? It's the truth. Like, we have freedom of speech, and you should be able to say what you want. But at the same time,
But look at it. You
now
can't.
You can't.
You can't.
Yeah, because there's like certain words you can't even say, and it's like dumb words, like words that we've been using. Like for example, there's old words that we cannot use that we used from back in
But
the
dude,
day.
like the one thing,
Remember.
okay, the one thing I do not agree with, and dude, Dave Chappelle is totally right. Like a lot of these black comedians touch on it. He's like, look, like Michael Che. He said, look, the LGBTQ community, you can't say nothing because then you'll get canceled right away.
yeah.
People lose their careers over fucking one joke
Stupid.
that they say about them.
Well, like this.
But and he said, look, black people, we've been in our struggle for 400 years, and we're not even asking for equal rights. All we want is civil rights.
Oh, that's kind of true.
Treat us civilly, but these motherfuckers are asking for equal rights. And so there was this one transgender swimmer that he was
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
when he was a man,
The college, right? The college?
he was number 64.
yeah,
He was like
yeah,
300 or something.
All of a sudden now he's like number 2.
Yeah, I
No, he's
remember
number
that.
one.
Like that,
Thomas-
Yeah,
dude,
he's like one of the top ones,
that's
yeah.
not fair, dude.
It's not, bro.
You know what I
It's
mean?
not. Yeah,
Or
it's
like
not.
that one Olympian this last Olympics.
That's that.
Oh, the-
Oh no,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
did
what
end
up?
up to be transgender.
Yeah, I see
yeah,
that.
she did,
because they fuck with the paperwork saying that she was
was a-
considered a female.
It's a man, but the balls never drop. Fool.
Yeah, exactly. Because she still had testes, fool.
No, but she was transgendered. She was a trans.
Yeah,
she
but,
is a transgender.
But that's the thing. They fuck with the paperwork, saying that no, she's clear. She is.
I think they tried to say she was a hermaphrodite. No.
some shit. Yeah, bro. Like
Some
she said,
shit?
she was born with like you said, fermented.
That's the thing. They were born like both.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I feel like-
they're man. They're a man. They
But
have-
I feel like
regardless, if you have
transgender-
They have the
balls,
XY.
You still get the testosterone.
well,
of a
they have the
man.
chromosome test, and the chromosome is XY as a man, right? XX is
Yeah.
female.
I wonder how they like do hermaphrodites get with other hermaphrodites.
Or can they? How do they produce though? Hey, but like how do they reproduce?
I always thought about that.
Like, do they have a dick,
'cause
or
you're
is
not
it
gonna
just?
be
They're gonna be like hermaphrodites, fool.
Or is it like
do they get surgery?
Do they have like do they have a dick or do they have a vagina and balls? Like how does it work?
I think one of them works. I think only
There,
one.
there's a dick full, and there's a vagina on the side, and then you get a boner on this side full, but then that shit goes.
I know, like, dude. Hey, big ass U-turn and shit. God.
Then there was that picture on, it was like Instagram or some shit, and somebody they made a hot dog, but they used the whole sausage link. It was like the whole like U, like a horseshoe.
Oh shit!
So they said, "Damn, the illegal U-turn double glizzy is that shit is wild."
Are you looking at me, huh?
Ebony fool. It's
Ebony,
time for
bro.
Ebony fool.
Hey, bro. Like, keep it talking, bro. I'm gonna look up something right now.
Oh, you know
Let's
what? I got this. Watch this.
Let's see what you got, brother.
You know what we never did? What happened on this day in history?
We're going backwards. It's cool.
We're going backwards. Fuck it. On this, today is November 28th, 2024. So in 1943, the opening of Tehran Conference. The Tehran Conference attended by U.S. President FDR, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, and Soviet Prime Minister Joseph Stalin, at which Stalin pressed for an invasion of France to open on this day in 1943. So this is before the end of the war. Wait, why were they invading France? though? I thought Germany was also invading France. Everybody just fucking hated France, or what?
Yeah, they're pussies, fool. They're quitters.
They said
Oh, that was
They said,
beautiful.
"Fuck
That
back
shit,
in,
that was
fool."
beautiful. Right into the can.
we're not trying to eat no fucking snails, fool. Fuck
Tell
that.
fool.
Birthdays: Jon Stewart, Alfonso Cuarón, Ed Harris, Randy Newman, and Barry Gordon. 2012, Peter Jackson's The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, the first series of movies based by J.R.R. Tolkien's book, had its world premiere in New Zealand.
J.R.R. Twerkin? Is that what you
I think it's Tolkien.
The twerk.
Tolkien.
He started the word twerk. Shit.
I'm trying to bounce it back, fool.
Yeah.
I went to see that fucking
Something like that,
movie,
bro.
The Hobbit, and I fell asleep during that shit.
I can't watch those movies, dude.
It was late at night, and then it was like the whole movie was slow as fuck.
It's like what, 3 hours long? No?
It was like 3 fucking hours,
That's it,
dog.
huh?
So I'm
That's
watching
cool.
the whole thing. It was already like 11 o'clock, and I'm like
Okay,
this, like the
that's
homie
cool.
David on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, fool.
Oh yeah, he was busting a fucking couch, fool.
Power nap, fool.
He said power nap during the pod.
And
Fool
the
was
whole-
sick, fool.
They told me I was knocked out during right before the whole fight scene happened, so I missed all the fucking little magic balls and fucking all that cool shit.
Hey, can you pass
Hey,
me some
that-
lifesavers, fool?
Hey, that's
favor.
the what? Oh yeah. There's the thing. Was it That's one thing I like about Lord. My bad. Hey, that was a throw. That was a throw right there.
Good.
So okay, so like the Lord of the Rings. Like I ain't gonna lie, I love watching Lord of the Rings games, but I mean not the games, but the movie. It's because the battle scenes, bro. The battle scenes, dude. That shit got me fucking like oh shit.
You're like you're in the pit, fool?
Yeah, dude. Like I literally,
You're in the pit with the sword, fool?
I got goosebumps. I'm like, oh.
Imagine
shit,
watching that now, but in D-Box.
Oh,
Or where the seat fucks you. I'm not watching no more fucking movies like that. Hey, remember when we went to go watch fucking
Last year?
Napoleon?
Yeah.
Remember when Napoleon was piping down that chick in the bed and then the seat was all pop, pop, pop? I'm not watching no more fucking movies.
Bro,
with
I'm
you, bud,
telling you,
fool.
when
Fuck
that happened, half of my beer spilled. I was like, bitch.
Damn, this was going hard then. Fool.
Yeah, I forgot that stroke
He
game.
knocked the drink out the fucking cup holder, fool.
Shit, dude. What's you got, brother?
So Napoleon too, when half of the country was Lutheran and the other half was Catholic, the Pope went to talk to Napoleon. Napoleon told the Pope, look, because the Pope was trying to get Napoleon to declare France a Catholic country.
Uh-huh.
And Napoleon told the Pope straight up, look, I don't give a fuck what France is. Religion is good to keep the common man quiet.
Uh-huh.
So that's another thing too. That's my biggest fucking that irks me about religion. Like you're selling people hope.
Well, it's like Ireland. Ireland's somewhat
Catholic.
segregated because of the Catholics, and then there's another religion there.
Protestants.
Protestants, yeah.
But I feel like the Protestants mostly like that. Was the country with the English? Was the English settlers?
Oh well, yeah, because
Supposedly,
the Protestants represent the
English,
English,
Queen,
and then
yeah.
the Catholics represent.
Yeah,
I don't like
because
that
what?
fucking
So
queen
what was
bitch.
the reason?
They glad when that
Because
bitch died.
so it's like saying what's the reason why why the English went Protestantism is because wasn't it because what was it the king? What was the king name? King James. He was trying to marry what was it, a queen from somewhere? I forgot what country it was. Either it
Ebony
was French or some country, but she didn't
Nigeria?
marry them, and that's the reason why he created the King James Bible. Something like that, some shit like that, bro. And that's the reason why he's all like he made England as into either what do they call it's kind of like what do they call it? They're Protestant for sure, but the Anglican Church. That's why they created the Anglican Church.
So it's like an English church.
It's an English church, yeah. It's like it's similar to the. Well, supposedly they said that they got in line with Rome. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but the thing is, it's similarities when it comes to traditions. That, like, for example, the Catholic Church, they do a lot of
King
traditions.
James is the New Testament, right?
No, King James is it's a certain Bible that a lot of Protestants go based off.
Oh yeah,
off of.
the New Testament.
Is the Enoch on there?
No,
No.
the Book of Enoch.
No. There's like certain books that are not in the Bible. Like for example, like the King James Bible, they don't have certain books that the Catholic Bible has, or even what the Orthodox Bible has. Or
You know what, fool? We should just say fuck it and I'll become Hindu, fool. And then in your truck, fool, you can put the tassels.
Yeah, you're right.
You can put the
You crazy son of a gun. All right.
Have like 6 people in there.
All right, so
What's up
before
with
we,
Vishnu, dude?
So before we go any further, all right, let's see. I looked up banned words in the U.S., so let's see what AI says about this shit. There are certain types of speech that are not protected by the First Amendment and are therefore illegal in the United States.
Wait,
So, fighting words. Words that are intended to provoke or a violent reaction, example, including yelling a racial slur at someone, cursing at police, or making obscene gestures. Enticement to imminent
Hey, you
lawless
fucking dirty
action.
Catholic.
I love you too, brother. Telling people to immediately commit a crime.
So, what happened on January 6th?
Oh, when all those fools told them to go inside the fucking
Go
thing.
inside.
You know what I
Fucking
mean?
motherfuckers that
That's
like.
rules
But
for
see,
me, not
so-
for me.
So that's a perfect example of how what applies to us doesn't apply to others. You know, if you're a rich white man in this country,
Mhm.
you get away with anything. Even the last one.
All right, let's see what it says. well, child pornography is not.
Yeah, like-
is considered unprotected
like
speech. Oh yeah, of course.
Jeffrey Epstein, Matt Gates just
They
got.
do that shit a lot with child pornography.
Yeah.
With
P. Diddy.
No, where like people get caught and like, well, it was like the shooter's brother for the guy that the second time they tried shooting Trump. The fucking guy that was at the golf course.
pornography.
Yeah, so they fucking
Yeah.
trying to talk to the brother, and all of a sudden that fool had child pornography
Oh
on the shit.
shit!
Dude, I honestly think that whole shit was staged.
The which one?
The second shooting.
The
or
first one.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude.
It
He was in a BlackRock commercial. What the?
It was
fuck?
staged, dude.
And
Like
then,
What do you mean
um,
stage?
Yeah, what do you mean by staged?
it was staged. Like
But what about those other two
how
people that
how
died
about,
though?
How about okay?
okay, look.
accident?
Okay, yeah.
No. So like,
okay.
So
wait,
no,
wait,
think about
wait,
the,
before you even say that. Think
Go
about this. Operation Northwoods. It was an operation when Kenny was in presidency that they were gonna make it look like there was terrorist attacks here in America that was made by Cubans to make it so we could go to war.
So we do the Bay of Pigs.
The Bay of Pigs was a failure, but so we could go to war with, so we could declare war on Russia.
Mhm.
'Cause
Well, look,
Cuba, it was gonna be like
so
Cuban.
9/11. 9/11 was an internal fucking mission, and what happened?
Saddam trained those, man.
What?
We
What?
trained Saddam.
What?
Osama fool.
So
Oh yeah, so damn wrong person, dog. Same shit.
So
dog.
after
Same
9/11,
dress, fool.
it allowed the United States of America to go invade over there. Okay, they said Iraq was the responsible party, right?
WMD.
Yeah.
So why go invade Afghanistan first? Afghanistan
The
was
poppy fields.
exactly was the
Drugs.
number one poppy producing country in the world. After 9/11, what happened? The whole Pfizer, fucking Purdue, fucking opioid crisis,
Prices went up.
where all the
Sacklers.
so, dude, like I'm telling you, follow the money, and that's what this country is all about. Follow the money, and you'll find your fucking answers.
What's that song? If it don't make dollars, don't make sense.
Yeah,
Too short.
Make dollars,
Oh no, DJ
don't
Quick.
make sense.
It's DJ Quick, and I think it is too short.
yep. And
What
they
other
and
song? If it ain't about the money.
dude, and they got us fighting over crumbs, and they're over there fucking laughing it up.
I always wondered if like politics really worked like in the Boondocks when they had that fucking like you know the cartoon The Boondocks.
Yeah.
So like and like on the TV they're all yelling at each other, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and then they go behind closed doors. Oh, I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're all
Dude,
boys.
That's exactly what it is. You guys have heard of the Good Old Boys Club, right?
It's like a soap opera type of shit.
Dude, like,
A novela, fool.
Novela, yeah, way. Yeah.
dude, behind closed doors, all these people get together. They're like, all right, so what are we gonna do next week?
Yeah.
You know, what are we gonna do next week to distract them from what we're actually doing over here, from us getting rich?
Then they go touch a kid real quick, and then they go about
They
their
go
business.
like, bye bye. Nothing happens.
Yeah. You call up the Pope real quick. Hey, you got
Go
any
to a
13-year-olds
dinner
over there?
You guys need me to drink my own oil?
Hey, at least Diddy provided the fucking lube, you know?
Fucking 10,000. Was it 10,000?
a thousand bottles of lube.
Yeah, they found it at his house, one of his houses.
Yeah.
Shit, fuck.
So real quick about oil, I was watching this video.
Let's stay away.
There's this like science YouTuber. His name's William Osman, and he was testing which oil made the best fries. And it turns out mineral oil makes the best fries.
You said what?
Mineral
oil?
oil.
The fuck? What was that?
Is that healthy though?
Yeah, you can eat it. You take it when you can't take a shit, and it lubes you up on the inside.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Like when you're
It's
constipated
mineral
and
oil.
shit?
Yeah, mineral oil. Mineral oil makes the best
Heard
fries.
that shit before? Yeah, same here, dog.
I don't know.
That's the first.
Yeah, so yeah, dude.
They even tried 10W30, but that shit didn't taste good.
Oh, fuck that.
That was the last one.
PV plaster food?
That one wasn't good. Fool.
So since we're Thanksgiving Day, what's some things you guys are thankful for?
I'm thankful for.
Happy Genocide Day, guys.
Oh, don't say that bullshit, dog. Come on, dog.
Happy Cough on the Indians Day.
What do you mean? That's what happened.
Hey,
Genocide.
Yeah.
But don't you think that they were conquered, the Indians, because they're conquering each other?
No.
Yeah, back
See,
in the day,
the Indians were
con-
fucking
yeah,
the
they're
shit out of
killing
each other.
dog.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with
Yeah,
fucking?
so the English, when they came over here, they conquered the Indians over here on the North America side. As in,
what they're
America.
saying, you know what they say about the buffalo, is that there was so many buffalo because the Indians weren't there to kill them no more, and that's
Oh,
why
shit.
they just started fucking up buffalo.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit, dog. Because even the Indians were killing buffaloes too, right?
Yeah,
they're like
they would,
slaughtering them, dude.
live wherever the buffalo moved, so they would
Yeah.
just follow the buffalo around.
And just eat them.
Fuck them up. That's why they had the Buffalo Soldier
Dun, 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 dun.
in the heart of America. What else, Brian? What else?
But isn't it a buffalo?
Fighting for survival. One more. Fighting for survival. My bad. One more.
Yeah, shut up, motherfucker.
Shout out Darius.
Darius. All right, but think about it, fool. The Indians, the North American Indians, they were killing each other the same way as in like if down in Mexico, the Aztecs were killing all the other natives. So it's like, for example, when the Spanish came to Mexico, it was only a small percentage, 1% of Spanish went there, and the rest were all indigenous helping the Spanish because the Aztecs were always fucking them up. They were doing sacrifices on them.
Well-
and that's the reason why the Spanish were able to fucking take over all these other nations. I mean, the Aztecs and the
Well,
Mayans.
have you ever heard of the Purépechas of Michoacán?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, those fools are fucking...
The Tarasco
Yeah,
tribe of
yeah,
Michoacán.
yeah, those
That
fools are
was
out there.
that they were the only civilization that the Aztecs couldn't conquer.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
I've read about that shit. The Purépechas, yeah.
That's our family ancestry, asshole. Did you know that?
No, I never heard of them.
You
So
ever heard
the-
of the
dude, look
Oh,
it up.
dude, they were-
The Purépechas
They
of
were always
Michoacán.
going
dude.
with the Aztecs, and the Aztecs cannot conquer their asses.
Yeah.
They couldn't.
Shit.
Damn,
Yeah.
Quetzalcoatl could have come through, fool.
They couldn't, bro.
Not that day,
Quetzalcoatl
fool.
was
Quetzalcoatl
like,
was
hey,
sleeping,
Quetzalcoatl was
fool.
taking a
Put
little
a
power
shoe
nap
on,
and shit, dude. But yeah, no, that is true right there, bro. I've heard of the Purépechas. They could not. The Aztecs cannot conquer them. They couldn't. Because they
Alright,
were
so
fucking
right
up,
here-
dude.
And you know why though? The Purépechas of that age, we were the only ones with metal weapons at the time.
Oh shit.
We had a. So even if you go to Michoacán to this day, they cook the casos. They're made out of copper, because there's copper mines out there, and the Purépechas would go mine the copper and make
That's why
swords and
Michoacán's so known
weapons.
for their
Getting
carnitas.
those
Yeah.
bomb-ass carnitas. Carnitas puro pan.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
All right, right here
Purépechas.
there's a thing going around right now where people don't like the term Indians for whatever reason. For Native American, whatever the fuck you want to call, I call them fucking Indians, dude. That's what they,
The Indians.
the Indians, fool. So the idea that the term Indians for Native Americans comes from the phrase Indios, meaning in God, is a theory that suggests Christopher
Yeah.
Columbus may have called
Copper hooks.
the indigenous people he encountered people in God, due to their perceived innocence and connection to nature. However, this theory is widely disputed by historians and is not considered the primary origin of the term Indian, which is more likely linked to Columbus' mistaken belief that he reached the Indies in India when landing in the Americas. But what I think, obviously, if he thought he was going to India, yeah, but you don't think if he called the people of God anyway in India, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So okay, right here, speaking about the Purépechas. So right here, the Purépechans were just distinct in the Quechua related language. Quechua. Say it again. Angel. Quechua related language, as well as their culture, which was different from the Aztec neighbors of the Michoacán region of Mexico. Known as a fish master, the Purépechas were also known for their bronze and copper weapons and artistry that was typical of their culture. So you see.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. Then that is true. I read about that shit. The Purépechas were the only ones that were not able to be conquered by the Aztecs, and that's the reason why with the Spanish they grouped up with everyone that were getting fucked up by the Aztecs. And that's why it's like I said, 21% of the Spanish that were there, and also too, when the Spanish settled there, guess what they did? Like all the conquistadors, they didn't go back to Spain. They stayed in Mexico.
Yeah.
And that's why there's our genealogy that's why we might seem Anuero.
That's why some fools are short and some fools are tall, fool.
We're all mixed, fool. No, it's the truth. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
So like when a lot of liberal Mexicans say, "Oh, Spain, apologize to us," and there's a Spanish like he's like a spokesperson for Spain. He's like, "What do you mean? You know, the conquistadors they didn't come back. They stayed in Mexico. They're the ones that were wanting independence from Spain. Because back in the days, Mexico used to be called New Spain, Nueva España.
In España.
Yeah, fool. So that's the thing. Like our thing, like with the AMLO and Scheibom, they're trying to do what they're doing here in the United States. They're trying to separate the people from the left and right, saying that, oh, you're Aztec, or whatever. But
it's like,
but the thing is, like Felipe Calderon put it good. Remember, people do not. He said in Spanish, he says, Do not confuse what you're like. Don't fall for this false narrative that you're saying you're Aztec of this. Remember, you guys are a mixture of everything. You're a mixture of Spanish and indigenous blood. And some, don't get me wrong, there's some like down south Mexico, they're more indigenous.
Yeah.
That's normal. It's okay. But the thing is, the majority of Mexico, the conquistadors, they mixed with the indigenous woman. That's what they did.
Yeah, no, they raped
they were
them
looking
and
at
they
that
created.
Not just rape, they married them, bro. They didn't rape them.
They raped them at first.
Well, okay.
A lot of them
I'll give you this.
But
They
you know what?
raped
You know
them.
what? They see. You know. You
But-
see the
see, no,
movie
but-
that
okay.
El Dorado, the City of Gold. When
The animated movie?
when that girl comes out,
Yeah.
damn.
But
Yeah.
like Jehovah Witness waiting for you to open the door.
7 a.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m.
but Mexico is still very racist as well.
That's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Like, everybody wants to
People-
complain about racism, but they're gonna cut shit about anything anyway.
Dude, like,
You want to be blacks versus whites? What about Catholics versus fucking Muslims versus fucking Jews versus
And
fucking
that's-
Indians
that's the
versus
thing.
fucking
It's
Asians?
mostly Christians. Catholics fall under Christians.
dude,
Everybody wants
Jesus,
something to fight about.
Yeah.
Jesus is the most quoted fucking prophet in the Quran, even more than Muhammad.
Exactly. That
Even
is
more
true.
than Muhammad. Jesus is
called-
quoted more.
Yeah.
So
Damn, that's kind of crazy.
Jesus, Muhammad, and Buddha, they all had the basic same teachings.
Like they're
Imagine
pretty much
they're-
proving
they're
that
all
he
homies
existed.
right now.
He existed. They just said that he's just a prophet. That's it. They don't say that he arisen from the dead.
Yeah.
They don't believe that. They just say he's a prophet. But
Oh,
for,
Jesus is?
yeah, but as a Christian, for me, I believe that Christian did rise from the dead. And I believe he is the son of.
So
he is the son of God, and he is.
So
God's son.
there's a tapestry that was found. I read the article,
Mhm.
and then I can't find it anymore. But
So it's
this
about-
this tapestry actually says that Jesus was, and it says he wasn't even like, yeah, he was hung, but it was more like an X. It wasn't a crucifixion. It was like
So
a
like the
But-
the
but-
tree
it was
that
like an
ended
X.
off
Yeah.
And that he was nurtured for 3 days. That he never actually passed away. He was nurtured for 3 days. And then there's another one, you could probably find it.
Uh-huh.
This is a documentary.
Go for it.
It's called The DNA of Jesus or something like that.
Uh-huh.
There's a Christian and a scientist rolling around together.
Mhm.
And they found this expert in Jerusalem who was an expert in tombs.
Yeah.
Back then, they would always bury people together, whole families.
Okay.
So, they would put people in these stone boxes, their bones inside the boxes. They found a tomb that said, Joseph, husband of Mary, Mary, wife of Joseph,
Mhm.
Jesus. The box said Jesus, son of Joseph, Mary Magdalene, wife of Jesus, and then they found another one, Judas.
Oh, Judas?
Judas, son of Jesus. And they found all these bones in that tomb, meaning that we weren't there.
Yeah.
You know?
Of course. This is
Whoever-
Yeah.
Whoever stole Jesus' teachings and made it this religion and profited off of it,
Well, they didn't steal it.
they stole it. They stole it because
well, think about it. In the Bible, remember there is there's like 4 accounts, right, or 5 accounts.
But
in
so
the New Testament.
all the lore.
They're just
If they were to tell you, Mary had Jesus the conventional way, he was just something special that had a message for the world. It's not going to hit the same as they say. Fucking immaculate conception, and he was here. We're all fucking sons of God.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, that's like they
Yeah.
always say that we were built in his image, but I was watching this podcast and they were saying, yeah, we were built in his image through his conscience.
Well,
not
well,
through
look.
actually.
The thing is that the creator, we all have the power to create. Basically, our whole lives is our own creation.
Yeah.
So if you're living your life and it sucks right now, it's because that's the life that you're creating. So my understanding of it, when they say we were built in his image, is that we were built with the same conscious capabilities of creating our own lives. You know,
Like as in free will. Is that what you're talking about?
free will. Yeah, free
Yeah, of
will.
course, yeah, of course, yeah.
The decisions we make and the choices we make
Yeah.
is what's gonna create our lives, our
If
thoughts.
you
Yeah, yeah, of
choose
course.
not
Yeah.
to decide, you still have made a choice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, so
Fresh fool.
think about it, Brian. Like,
Yes.
if they take away the whole divine fucking concept, that whole religion falls apart. All the money going to the preachers, the Catholic Church, it all fucking tumbles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, buddy, but
Well, I'm not.
Jesus
I'm
was fucking married. Just like they had kids, bro.
You know what I always thought?
Yeah, I
like, what
don't-
if,
The whole holy,
what if God
the
came
whole
down
holy,
and just like shot one out and went, psh,
The
and
whole-
like, it went shh and shot
the whole
somebody?
Holy Grail thing.
Shooting star.
Basically, that's what I choose to believe. That whole Holy Grail thing is actually protecting the bloodline of Jesus. Because if that ever gets out,
Didn't the Nazis have the Holy Grail?
no.
No,
They were looking
they're
for
for it.
They were
Yeah.
looking for it.
King Solomon was the first Mason. The
They
Knights,
found the chrono thing. Fool.
the Knights
Oh,
Templars,
that's right, huh?
the Knights Templars
Yeah,
were
take a
protecting the secret, not an actual object. From the Knights Templars come all
About
free,
all the Masons.
the Freemason teachings. The Freemasons know the truth.
They think they knew the truth.
No, they know the truth.
They think.
They know the truth.
I
They
disagree with you right there, but-
they guard that truth because if it gets out into the public,
Mhm.
basically, look, if you tell the public you can create your life, anything that becomes of it, you have the power to change it.
Mhm.
It takes away the power from religion.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna be fucking praying and going Sunday and fucking tithing and all that if you already know that you have the power to change your life?
Mhm.
It takes away from that whole concept.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And that's
Interesting.
how they keep people under their thumb.
Mhm.
You need us.
But do you think it keeps you under the thumb? Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, basically, what was Jesus teaching?
It's teaching
Live right.
of love.
Live,
thy neighbor.
exactly,
God is love, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Live right.
Mhm.
Treat people right. Don't do unto others what you would have done unto
Living
you.
off from the Old Testament, as in the Ten Commandments, we still abide from those.
But go back, read the Quran, same teachings.
It's similar, it's the similarities for sure.
It's the same thing.
Well, think about it. But the Quran,
The eightfold
Quran-
path. But bring up the eightfold path of the Buddha. It's
what
the
it's
same eightfold path. Eightfold
fold or full?
fold
Oh,
fold
all right, I got
eightfold path
Oh shit!
of the Buddha.
Go on, give a second.
8 features of civilization. That's what's up.
Eightfold path of the Buddha.
Eightfold path of the Buddha.
Eightfold path of Buddhism. Yeah.
See what it says. Right here. The eighth path consists of 8 practices: right view, right resolve, right speech, right conduct, right livelihood, right efforts, and right mindfulness, and right samadhi, meditative observation of union, alternately equanimous meditative awareness. So let me see. Hold on, that's pretty interesting.
Kama Sutra fool?
Also, that's their belief.
Yeah.
Or as
The whole the whole
just-
teaching of Buddhism is not that the Buddha was a divine person,
Uh-huh.
because he wasn't.
Mhm.
And they recognize that he was just here to teach a message, which was that.
Uh-huh.
Which Jesus was a prophet
Yeah.
here teaching a message to mankind,
Mhm.
which was that.
Mhm.
Muhammad was a prophet
Mhm.
who was here teaching a message, which was that. It all comes down to the same thing.
So there's
Don't
like-
be a piece of shit and
like-
treat people
yeah,
right,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
and it's going to be a better
so
world.
they all have commonality
It's-
within
it's-
each
It's
other.
the same
It's
message.
the
with
same
different
message.
Interpretations
Yeah,
of
of course.
It's the same
that's what I'm
message.
saying, but yeah, of course, it's similar.
It-
It's just sometimes the women have to wear a little voting
yeah,
booth.
a little cover face, you know, be a ninja for a second.
It's the same message.
Yeah.
Like, just don't be a piece of shit. Live your life right.
Mhm.
Treat people good, and good will come to your life.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the same fucking message. It's just that they found a way to profit off of one, and they've conquered countries over one of these person's names. You know what I
In the
mean?
name of Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That's what's
Amen.
crazy to me when it comes to religion. Like, I'm not a religious person, but I do look into it just because I like to.
Hey, where do we restroom? Upstairs or?
No, right here.
Okay.
Just knock.
Is the door closed or like on the inside the?
Just she was in the restroom right now when I went.
But he just went.
I just went. She was already inside.
Okay, cool. So I just knock regardless.
Yeah, just. And if you see her tits, you owe me some money.
That'll be on the podcast too.
Is the Patreon version full?
The first hour and a half's fucking regular. When it comes to religions, like I was listening to this one guy, and he says where there is a creation, there has to be creator, right?
Yeah.
And that's true. So I was I thought about it more into that. I'm like, so what if there was a creator and his message was this, and somehow he passed it on to more people, and those people were the ones that, you know, you have your Jesus, you have your Muhammad, you have your Buddha.
Well, that's the thing.
Think
Somebody
about it
had to
like
create
this.
Something.
Exactly.
That one game where somebody says something to somebody.
Telephone.
Somebody says something to somebody's ear. By the time it gets to the 10th person, it's completely distorted and changed.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the way I see it too.
Same
like
thing.
How not authentic, but
There's
is the Bible? How accurate is the Bible? Because you could
Like DJ Khaled, accurate.
There's a painting that they found. It was a gray alien sitting next to a chimpanzee,
Oh yeah, I seen that.
and they were both holding a baby that looked human. So
Shit, the stoned ape theory, dude.
So
That's what I think it
who's
is.
to say that gray alien DNA, chimpanzee DNA, isn't where we came from?
Wasn't that what we're closest related to?
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. It's like, fuck, like, what if there was some type of fucking person that came from another planet, another universe or some shit?
So, like, even in Genesis, if you read the book of Genesis, when Adam was hiding, the quote on there says, Adam is now one of us. Like, he has now the knowledge of the gods. Not God, gods.
Yeah. But
Plural.
that's what they always said, that God and God's always been in bad interpretation, because it's always been pronounced in the original script. It was
Aramaic, fool.
Aramaic,
No, Greek, mostly Greek and.
But before
Aramaic.
that,
Aramaic too.
It was badly interpreted because it was gods. It was plural instead of it being singular.
So who are the gods?
Yeah.
And what if like gods? It didn't mean gods, but it's just like maybe like the smartest people or something like that.
Aliens from other planets.
You know,
'Cause-
you know what they
'cause-
say about mushrooms is that they say that mushrooms are kind of aliens. Because the way that they look at the spores are able to survive in a vacuum, and they're also purple in color, which is able to deflect UV light that they would be getting exposed to flying throughout space. So that's where the whole kind of stoned ape theory comes from, that chimpanzees or like monkeys back in the day, whatever the fuck they were,
Yeah.
started eating the mushrooms,
Can't
and
pass
then that mushroom started fucking giving them that little boost of the brain.
Well, psychedelics is not like lies. I like psychedelics. It's pretty cool. They're interesting, you know.
So what if what would they start feeding chimps now shrooms, and see where they come along?
That's not a dumb idea. I've never thought about that.
That's not a dumb idea.
That's a good ass
No,
idea.
hey,
I'm not even
hey,
playing.
Bro,
Let's go
hey,
get one.
Hey, there's no such things as dumb ideas. There really
Let's
isn't,
buy
you
a
know what I mean?
monkey, guys. And
Hey,
No, some people
hey,
may think
let's get
your
the little
ideas are
from
dumb.
India. From
Yeah.
India, the little monkeys from India.
Dude, some people may think your ideas are dumb, but some people may think you're a fucking genius.
Or what about the ones from
Or not
Taiwan
even that.
steal
It's just
shit?
it's just for your own
not
knowledge.
Taiwan.
Because if there's no knowledge to it, like say no one's ever looked into it, you'll never know.
What the
I don't know.
outcome
I
is.
always question things that oppress.
Mhm.
And religion oppresses men. Man, it's a form of oppression.
like what ways in your view?
Well, if you look at the priests, first of all, back in the day, they used to be able to fuck, but then they became like rock stars because they were the only one that were able to read the word
Used
of God.
to, yeah.
And then they were fucking everybody, and then that's why they're not able to fuck no more.
The only
That's not oppression.
the only
Trying to bust a nut.
it's not that
Ebony,
it's,
fool.
it's not just the oppression, because there's still, what is it, the Church of the East, the Orthodox, my Orthodox brothers, they're able to marry the priest.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not really sure into it. Why is the priest? I don't have the information, so that's why I'm not gonna speak on it. why, like, because back in the day they were able to be married, but I know in the Church of the East, the Orthodox brothers, I know they could still get married. You know what I mean? I don't see no problem with it, but I think when nowadays with the priests, like, you know how they're not supposed to get married. Either I don't know what it is. Either they're spiritually or something that drives them to be, what is it called, celibacy?
Yeah.
Right? Something drives them to
Well,
closer to God, but it's in spiritual. You know
I
what
think
mean?
it's the same
You know?
reason why Muslims fast, right?
Yeah,
Because that's when
it's-
you're at the closest with God, when you're fasting and you have nothing.
So
you
the
Yeah, real quick
Jim
about
Carrey
fasting.
talks
Yeah,
about
hard.
something
That's
about.
not-
I
Hey,
forget,
Jim Carrey, he's an
I
interesting- he's
forget
a
what he
weird
says, but
character.
he talks about when you bust a nut,
Mm.
something being close to like that divine energy. Like
It's like that euphoric feeling you have in your mind. It's like an explosion that you're like,
and then you're like, get off me.
yeah, dude. It's like you get this best like what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
It's like that shiver you get
Yeah,
after you pee.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh. Yeah, because I know, it's like I said, the Church of the East, they are able to marry just, your wife, But in the Catholic Church, I'll look more
Nah, fuck
into
that. I'm gonna be
I'll
Mormon.
look,
Fool. Fuck it.
get like eight wives?
Dude, I always never
Shit.
understood that because I'm like, how the fuck does that one man make so much money?
Dude, I always felt bad
Hey,
for the
low-key,
ugliest
dude.
sister. Imagine the
Yeah.
ugliest wife. I feel bad for that bitch. She ain't
Yeah,
getting no dick, dude.
And she's the one that has no kids. She's watching everyone else's kids.
She was washing the car and shit.
They just come by once in a while to see them.
Oh, she cooks a mean dinner.
Well, remember, they're not Mormons. They're called the Latter-day
Latter-day
Church
Saints.
of Latter-day Saints of Jesus Christ, dude.
Because I guess that's an offensive word now, I guess, supposedly.
Mormons?
For the Mormons?
I don't
Fuck
know.
that.
Yeah.
The Mormons, fool. Same way Indians are Indians, fool. Come at me with some stupid
You
shit.
okay, dude?
You all right?
Yeah,
Joe?
no, I'm good.
You feeling a little tipsy, my boy? Or where's the banquet stuff? Fool?
It's over there.
Oh, yeah,
fool.
you're right.
My shit's
Nice,
done already,
I
fool.
still
You're
have a
lagging,
little
fool.
Yeah, fool. I'm already done with this one.
I have to go make this fucking asparagus.
Hey, food, just wait until we're
Yeah,
done with the
yeah,
episode. I have
yeah,
to make the
we're
green
almost
bean casserole.
Come on, fool, chill.
What about
We
we
get there. Hey, we get there when we get there.
Yeah, fool.
So, what are some things you're thankful for?
You're thankful, Angel?
Oh, wait, you never finished though, fool.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm thankful for life, for living a decent life. Thankful that I have no illnesses, or that not that I know of. No, I'm just good. You know what I mean? That's about it. That's what I'm thankful. What about you, Justin?
I don't want to sound like Joe Biden, but honestly, it's the same shit. I'm just gonna steal Brian with Brian said.
yeah, I'll give you a MAGA hat now, dog. What about you, Angel? What are you thankful for?
Just fucking being alive every day you wake up is another chance
It's a
to.
blessing, bro. Like, living
That's
life
what I'm
is
saying.
it's the best thing.
That's the craziest shit. Because sometimes at night I'll be thinking, I'm like, fuck, what if I don't wake up tomorrow?
Shit, dude.
Like, do I really want to go
scary.
sleep?
I
Yeah,
gotta
do I
say,
really
I
wanna
don't think
listen?
I've ever thought that before.
Shit.
No?
Same here. I never thought about that shit,
No?
dude.
Sometimes I think
Oh.
about it like, fuck, do I really want to do what makes me think that I'm going to wake up tomorrow? Like,
Damn.
fuck, the chances are very fucking.
You gotta check the stats on the video, fool.
Tell
Yeah.
ya, fool,
That's why
shit.
you gotta wake up, fool.
Angel, what are you thankful for?
Just opportunity.
Opportunity.
Every day you wake up, it's another day, another opportunity to be better than you were yesterday.
Awesome. I love that. What about you, Frankie? When you hear your
Peace of mind, family, being happy. This. Yeah, no illnesses, I guess.
yeah, I think that's one of my
Being
big
healthy.
ones. Just being good, like no health complications. That's probably the best.
Life.
Like a person could have.
Even the small shit.
Because there's other people that are fucking suffering right now, dude. Cancer, diseases, like just shit that you can't really. Like, I think cancer's the worst one, bro. Like,
But do you think it's weird that we haven't figured out how to fucking solve cancer?
exactly. You see, that's another good topic we talk
It's
about.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I think it is. I think it because I'm like, dude, we fucking figured fucking Magic Johnson's out there fucking bullshitting. We figured out how to fucking solve AIDS. Like,
Yeah.
what's
We fly.
Magic Johnson's still out there fucking. Yeah.
Go with bowling.
but we still
Yeah.
haven't figured out how to fucking figure out cancer.
It's like we found for the problems that we had before, like for example, remember we were talking about the podcast about the bubonic plague. you found cures for that. It's like, why is cancer still like one of the toughest ones?
You know what?
What is
I
it, brother?
think we're not gonna figure out cancer soon, but I think cancer rates are gonna go down.
I think they have a cure
Soon.
already.
I do believe that.
I agree with you
Well,
too.
they say there's a conspiracy behind 9/11. That day that 9/11 happened, there was a group of scientists that had supposedly the cure to cancer, and that their plane crashed, and they were somewhere in like Europe.
There was a mini 9/11 somewhere else.
So 9/11 was a distraction for
Yeah.
that crash.
Mhm.
But I don't know, it's just a conspiracy.
Well, what I was saying was like with RFK, how he's gonna start taking out all these fucked up ass ingredients that are coming from all these other like those dyes and shit that are
the
all,
red
like,
40,
all these fucking crazy ass shits. They're all gonna start coming. Well, hopefully they all start coming out of all the fucking food that we're eating.
But then you got to think about it. Like that's what I was talking about the last podcast. Is like how long is it really gonna take them to fucking not fucking like
if they're not bullshitting like that,
yeah, exactly. But like I think what if the next fucking president takes all that shit off and we go back
well,
to
then what would be the point of doing that?
exactly.
So, well, what would be the point of taking it back? You just to show that you want to have everybody fucked up?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. What I think now is cool with RFK being there, being able to fucking like run the fucking health shit of America.
Food or something.
We've been eating fucked up shit. Look at me.
Well, yeah, think about it. America's fucking the highest in obese.
Oh yeah.
Obese, fucking diabetics, highest in the cancer patients. Like that's a fucking crazy shit to me. It's like we're humans. We're supposed to, like, what happened to we the people? Now we're getting fucking anal fucked after we go work a 9 to 5 to make bullshit ass pay for somebody that
You have to
fucking
come back home and eat your red 40.
yeah.
No, it's not it.
And then I guess they could pull the things like, well, it's up to you if you want to be healthy. And I was like, what the fuck? Our country's supposed to support us with the fucking best shit if we want to be the fucking best country in the
Well,
world.
look, we get subsidized. All the
Yep.
shit, everything made
Never
from
mind.
corn.
Never mind.
Corn's a big old fat fucking subsidy from the government.
You want to call it at that, mija?
That's it.
Yeah, that's good,
Yeah.
brother. That's good.
All right,
enough.
episode 38.
38.
Thank you, Angel, for being here.
You Angel.
Welcome. Thank
Thank
you
you,
guys.
everybody.
So it's
for
always
watching.
awesome having you as a guest, bro. It's always a great
Yeah.
pleasure.
You
All
get
right.
pleasure from it, bro? Weirdo. Just kidding.
I mean, if you think about that,
It's a
sexual pleasure.
pleasureful, not arousal.
Yeah, I know exactly. 1, 2, 3.